Most people believe that a bowl of oatmeal is one of the healthiest breakfasts you can have, and they're right. But here's something most seniors never realize. After 60, your arteries naturally begin to stiffen, and what you add to your oatmeal can make the difference between keeping them flexible or slowly clogging them over time. Oatmeal on its own is a great start, but by itself, it's not strong enough to fight years of plaque buildup or repair aging blood vessels. That's why in this video, you'll discover the 5 most powerful ingredients you can mix into your morning oatmeal. Simple, natural foods that can help sweep away cholesterol, boost circulation, and keep your heart strong. And make sure to watch until the end, because ingredient number 1 is the most surprising. It's the one that can noticeably improve your blood flow in just days. So before we dive in, tell us in the comments where you're watching from and how your health's been lately. Now let's begin with something special. Before we explore the ingredients, let me share a quick real story that truly brings this to life. Robert Miller, a retired postman from Ohio, wrote to us 2 months ago. He's 68, a cheerful grandfather of 3, and he said he'd been struggling with constant fatigue, cold hands, and mild chest tightness. His doctor told him his cholesterol was creeping up and his arteries were getting stiff. Robert had always loved his morning oatmeal, but never thought it could do more than fill him up. After watching one of our earlier videos, he decided to try adding these 5 ingredients daily. He said, "At first, it felt too simple to make a difference. But within a few weeks, I noticed my hands weren't cold anymore. I felt lighter after breakfast. Even my doctor was surprised. My blood pressure dropped, and my cholesterol improved without new medication." That's the power of small, consistent changes. Robert's story shows that it's never too late to take control of your health, one bowl at a time. Now let's break down what makes this combination so powerful. Number 5, cinnamon. Most people think of it as just a flavoring for oatmeal, but after 60, this humble spice can quietly protect your arteries from one of the most overlooked causes of stiffness and plaque buildup: sugar damage. When you eat breakfast, your blood sugar naturally rises. But as we age, the body becomes less efficient at handling those spikes, especially after decades of processed foods or refined carbs. This excess sugar reacts with the proteins in your arteries, creating sticky compounds that make the vessel walls rigid and inflamed. Scientists call this process glycation, and it's one of the key drivers behind aging arteries. Cinnamon works like a gentle regulator. It slows down how fast carbohydrates break into sugar, helping your body maintain steady glucose levels instead of sharp surges. In simple terms, it keeps your bloodstream calm. Research shows that regular cinnamon consumption can lower fasting blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity by up to 24%. When your blood sugar stays balanced, your arteries stay smoother and more flexible. But that's not all. Cinnamon is loaded with antioxidants called polyphenols, which protect your blood vessels from inflammation and free radical damage. It's like giving your arteries a warm, soothing massage every morning. Seniors who start adding it daily often report more stable energy, clearer focus, and fewer midday crashes. When you choose cinnamon, go for Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon. It's milder in taste and much lower in a natural compound called coumarin, which can stress the liver in large amounts. Start with half a teaspoon sprinkled over your oatmeal after cooking. This keeps its delicate oils and aroma intact. It's amazing how something as small as a spice can transform not just the taste of your breakfast, but the health of your heart. Cinnamon doesn't just make your oats delicious, it helps your arteries stay young. Number 4, extra virgin olive oil. Here's one addition most people would never think of: a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil on your oatmeal. It might sound unusual, but this simple habit could do wonders for your arteries after 60. Extra virgin olive oil, often called liquid gold, is one of nature's most powerful heart protectors. It's packed with polyphenols, natural compounds that calm inflammation, prevent artery walls from hardening, and help your blood flow more freely. As we age, these polyphenols become especially important because they help restore the smooth, flexible texture of your blood vessels, keeping them strong yet elastic. In several large studies, people who consume just 1 to 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil a day saw significantly lower levels of LDL, the bad cholesterol that clogs arteries. Their blood pressure improved, their arteries became more elastic, and their overall risk of heart disease dropped by as much as 30%. For seniors, these changes aren't just numbers. They're things you can actually feel. More warmth in your hands and feet, less heaviness or fatigue after meals, a steadier heart rhythm, and improved focus throughout the day. But here's the real secret. Olive oil doesn't just protect your arteries on its own, it actually enhances the nutrients from the other ingredients in your oatmeal. That means each spoonful works harder for your heart. The key is to always choose extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed and unrefined. Avoid light or blended versions as they've been heavily processed and stripped of their natural polyphenols. And most importantly, never cook it. Heat can destroy its beneficial compounds. Instead, simply drizzle 1 teaspoon over your cooked oatmeal right before serving. It adds a smooth, subtle richness and transforms your breakfast into a true heart-nourishing meal. Every drop works quietly inside your body, keeping your arteries supple, your circulation strong, and your heart protected, one morning at a time. Number 3, blueberries. Nature's tiny blue powerhouses do wonders for aging arteries. Their deep, vibrant color isn't just for show. It's a sign of something special inside called anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect your blood vessels from the inside out. As we age, arteries naturally face more stress from unstable molecules called free radicals. These molecules damage the inner lining of your arteries, making them stiffer and rougher, the first step toward plaque buildup. Blueberries act like a cleanup crew, neutralizing those free radicals before they can do harm. Think of them as tiny shields protecting your arteries, keeping them smooth, strong, and elastic. In one study published in the Journal of Nutrition, adults who ate a cup of blueberries daily saw major improvements in arterial flexibility and blood flow. Another study found that blueberries help increase nitric oxide, a compound that helps your blood vessels relax, which means better circulation, lower blood pressure, and improved oxygen delivery throughout the body. For seniors, that translates into noticeable everyday benefits: warmer hands and feet, steadier heart rate, sharper focus, and more stamina during walks or chores. These are all signs your circulation is improving. When adding blueberries to your oatmeal, use about half a cup of fresh or frozen berries. Frozen ones are just as healthy since they're picked and sealed at their nutritional peak. As they warm into your oats, they release a rich purple-blue juice, a natural sign of their antioxidants blending into your meal. Avoid canned or syrupy versions, as the added sugars can undo the benefits. And if you like variety, try combining blueberries with raspberries or blackberries for an even broader mix of protective compounds. With every bite, you're not just eating fruit, you're giving your arteries a daily tune-up. Blueberries are like youth in a bowl, quietly restoring vitality from the inside out. Number 2, flax seeds. They might look tiny, but when it comes to protecting your arteries, these seeds are absolute giants. Most people overlook them, yet they hold one of the most concentrated sources of soluble fiber and plant-based omega-3s, 2 nutrients that help keep arteries clear, strong, and flexible. Flax seeds work like nature's internal broom. Once inside your body, their soluble fiber binds with cholesterol particles in your digestive tract and carries them out before they can harden into plaque. Think of it as a gentle sweep for your arteries every single morning. In one study, participants who ate flax seeds daily saw their bad LDL cholesterol levels drop by up to 10% in just 4 weeks. But the benefits go beyond cholesterol. Flax seeds are also rich in a special omega-3 called alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, which helps soothe inflammation inside your blood vessels. When your arteries are calm and smooth, blood flows freely, bringing oxygen to your heart, brain, and muscles without restriction. Many seniors notice small but meaningful changes after adding flax seeds to their routine: warmer hands and feet, easier breathing, and a steady lift in morning energy. Those are all signs your circulation is improving naturally. Here's an important tip: always use ground flax seeds, not whole. Whole seeds often pass through your system undigested, meaning you miss out on their nutrients. Buy them pre-ground or grind them yourself in a blender and store them in the refrigerator to keep their oils fresh. Stir 1 tablespoon into your warm oatmeal and let it thicken slightly. The flavor is mild, nutty, and pairs perfectly with fruit or honey. It's a small change that builds into a long-term defense. Every spoonful quietly clears what shouldn't be there and gives your arteries a smoother path to lifelong circulation. Before we move on to the most powerful ingredient, let's circle back to Robert's story for a moment. He said after a month of making this oatmeal his morning ritual, something unexpected happened. One morning, he shared, I was walking up the stairs to my porch and realized I wasn't out of breath anymore. My daughter hugged me and said, "Dad, your hands feel warm again." That's when it hit me. This small bowl was changing my life. It's stories like his that remind us it's not about huge overhauls, but about small, smart changes that compound over time. Now let's move on to number 1, walnuts. They may look simple, but inside they hold one of the most powerful nutrient combinations for keeping your arteries open, flexible, and young. Think of them as tiny tools that help your heart and blood vessels breathe again. Among all nuts, walnuts contain some of the highest levels of omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and a special amino acid called L-arginine, which your body converts into nitric oxide. This compound is like a gentle signal that tells your arteries to relax, allowing blood to flow freely without pressure or friction. But here's the thing. As we age, our natural nitric oxide production slows down. That's one reason why many older adults experience colder hands and feet, slower healing, and even higher blood pressure. Adding walnuts to your oatmeal can help reverse that. Studies show that eating a small handful of walnuts every day can significantly improve blood vessel flexibility and reduce triglycerides, a type of fat linked to heart disease. In simple terms, they help restore elasticity so your arteries can expand and contract smoothly like they did years ago. Many seniors who start this habit notice the difference quickly, within weeks. Some report better circulation, steadier blood pressure, clearer focus, and more lasting morning energy. That's not magic, it's biology working in your favor. Walnuts also contain vitamin E, magnesium, and polyphenols, all of which protect your artery walls from oxidative damage and prevent cholesterol from sticking. Together, these compounds nourish your cardiovascular system from multiple angles: structure, function, and defense. For best results, eat 4 to 5 walnut halves each morning. Chop them and add them after cooking your oatmeal so they keep their crunch and oils. Avoid salted or sugar-coated versions, as those extra additives can counteract the heart benefits. With every bite, you're doing something small that adds up in a big way, feeding your arteries the nutrients they need to stay strong, flexible, and free-flowing. It's not just breakfast, it's daily heart therapy in a bowl. Now, a few frequently asked questions. By now, you're probably thinking, this sounds amazing, but how often should I really eat this? Do I need to put all of these ingredients together every morning? Great questions. For most seniors over 60, making this heart-protective oatmeal a part of your daily breakfast is one of the simplest and most effective habits you can build. Oats, flax seeds, cinnamon, blueberries, and walnuts are all natural foods, gentle enough for daily use and powerful enough to make a difference over time. You don't need to do anything extreme, just be consistent. When it comes to heart health, small daily choices compound into big changes. And yes, you can combine them all in one bowl. In fact, when you do, they work together even better. The fiber from flax seeds helps your system absorb the antioxidants from blueberries more effectively. The healthy fats in walnuts enhance the absorption of cinnamon's powerful compounds that protect your arteries. And a small drizzle of extra virgin olive oil ties it all together. Its natural polyphenols act like a carrier, helping your body absorb more nutrients from everything else in the bowl. If you prefer, start slow. Add flax seeds 1 week, cinnamon the next, then gradually introduce blueberries, walnuts, and finally the olive oil drizzle. Once you've built the habit, there's no rush. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Morning is ideal as your body immediately uses these nutrients to stabilize blood sugar, support circulation, and keep your energy steady through the afternoon. But if you enjoy oatmeal as a light evening meal, that's fine too. The benefits remain the same. Here's a simple trick. Prepare small jars of your dry mix ahead of time: oats, ground flax, and cinnamon. In the morning, just add water or milk, toss in blueberries and walnuts, drizzle olive oil, and your heart-healthy breakfast is ready in minutes. Finally, remember, even though these foods are natural and beneficial, it's wise to listen to your body and talk with your healthcare provider before making big changes, especially if you're managing blood pressure, diabetes, or cholesterol. The information shared here is for educational purposes only and should not replace professional medical advice. Now, let's recap everything we've learned today. By adding just a few simple natural ingredients to your morning oatmeal, you can help clear your arteries, improve circulation, and strengthen your heart, all before breakfast. Ground flax seeds sweep away harmful cholesterol and calm inflammation. Cinnamon stabilizes blood sugar and protects blood vessels. Olive oil nourishes your arteries and enhances nutrient absorption. Blueberries repair the inner lining of your arteries, and walnuts restore nitric oxide levels, keeping your arteries open and youthful. When you put these five together, your morning oatmeal stops being an ordinary breakfast. It becomes a daily heart care ritual that quietly supports your energy, focus, and circulation one bite at a time. And the best part, you don't need pills or supplements. Just real food, consistency, and self-care every morning. So, if this video inspired you, please like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to my channel, The Inner Spark. Remember, the smallest habits can create the biggest changes. The next time you stir your oatmeal, you're not just making breakfast. You're nurturing your heart, your body, and your future.